everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Page Turners. Today I'm actually going to be doing an old Top 5 Wednesday topic. I really wanted to do it when everyone was supposed to because I thought the topic was really cool. I just didn't get a chance to get around to it, and I don't know when I'm going to post this video. Is it going to be on a Wednesday? Is it going to be a Thursday? Maybe even a Saturday? I don't know. The topic was books that you think would make really great video games. And obviously I play video games. Granted, those videos are not my most popular. I don't care. I enjoy video games enough where I'll post those videos even if I only get maybe one view. And I actually think there are certain books that would make really great video games. There's this one book that maybe wouldn't make the best video game, but I think would make a really cute app game, and that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I think if the game focused more on Mrs. Bennet, who is the mom of the story, she has a habit of trying to matchmake her daughters and marry them off, and I think it would make a really cute matchmaking game. And I think it would be really interesting that if you would match people that didn't get matched in the story, I would like to see how that would have panned out. The second book that I think would make a really great video game is Saga, which is a comic book series. I didn't write down the author, and I should have. I think they would make a really great decision-based game like The Walking Dead and Fables. I think making comic books into that sort of video game genre works, and I would like to see Saga as a video game. I really enjoy that comic book series, and I would like to see it as a potential video game. The next video game is more of, I guess it would just be more of a skin, because these type of games are really popular and really, they're all over the place. And that type of game is the fighting, duel games, like Soul Calibur and Mario Smash Brothers. I would like to see Steelheart or any of the Reckoners books, any of the characters from the Reckoners books by Brandon Sanderson as a Soul Calibur type of game. I want to be able to fight as a Reckoner, as a professor, and then someone else could fight as a Reckoner or fight as someone with superpowers like Steelheart or Firefight. And I'm saying those names simply because I'm spacing on the other ones, and thankfully those are titles to the book, so I knew them off the top of my head. But I very much love those type of fighting games, and as I love this book series, so let's combine two of my favorite things and let's just call it a day. The next two video games I think would make really great RPG games. If you're not aware what RPG games, they're just role-playing games. And one of the books that I think would make a really great RPG game is Illuminated by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I really enjoyed this book, and I think it would make a really cool sort of game where when you're playing as, wow, I'm totally forgetting all of these characters' names. And for me to look up these names, I have to stop filming because I'm filming on my phone. So we're just gonna be super generic right now. As the girl who is the hacker, we can solve puzzles and try to hack into the space station. And when we switch over to the guy, it can be one of those first person shoot 'em up sort of things. I think it just would be very much like Mass Effect, and it's a game that I would play. And the last book that I'm going to talk about is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I think this would make a very cool story-based RPG game like Skyrim. And I think it would be very cool if we could play as other characters, but I'd be content if I could play as Vin. I think Vin is very badass and very cool, and I would like to actually visualize her story, see it in visualized format and not just read it off the page. And I would very much like to see how all this metal bending would work on the screen. So again, this would be a game that I would pay for and play instead of just buying and then playing for maybe an hour and then putting it aside and then just forgetting about it. Because unfortunately, I have a habit of doing that. It takes me months to play a game, and if you've been watching my Walking Dead series and my Harry Potter Lego series, you know how long it takes me to actually film and put up those videos. Very few games will give me the need to finish it right away, and I feel like Mistborn as a game would be one of those games. So that is all the books I'm going to be talking about for this video. What do you think? What are some books that you'd like to see as video games? Please feel free to talk about that down in the comments below. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!